Welcome back to Relax It's My Hair. We're back with another Mommy and Me video, and
Mommy's gonna cornrow my hair.
Can you say it with a little bit more emotion?
Mommy's gonna cornrow my hair.
Cornrow.
Cornrow?
Yeah, Mommy's going to cornrow my hair.
Mommy's gonna cornrow my hair.
Alright.
Oh, I hate no. Why couldn't you just do it?
I said the intro, so there you go. Alright, so I'm going to cornrow his hair and record the process of it, right? This is probably the first video that we've done where I actually take the time to show the process of styling his hair. And so what I decided to do for the purpose of this video, I decided to record the moment as soon as I take the towel off of his hair all the way up to the end of styling it. So as you saw, I took the microfiber towel off. I'm spraying in leave-in conditioner, and I'll be applying some moisturizer as well before I go ahead and part and section his hair with my hands to detangle small sections at a time. I forgot my butterfly clips and my alligator clips in my bedroom, and I did not feel like going back and forth and having to stop recording and this and that, so instead of bugging my husband to go and get them and stopping the video just to go and get the clips that I needed, I decided to just use my hands to take a section that I needed and just hope that the other parts of the hair didn't get in the way and to get tangled with the hair that I've detangled. It's very important to put heat protectant in your hair before going ahead with heat styling. I've never straightened Demarcus's hair before, but I do stretch it out with a blow dryer just because I find it makes it easier and makes the braids just look neater than when I do it without stretching out his hair first. And I guess I just got tired of the hair getting in the way, so I went and found the butterfly clip to use. I try not to use too much heat on his hair, especially since he's got such nice healthy hair. I try to put my hairdryer on medium heat, low to medium heat depending, and never on high. I've never put it on high for him because I just want to try to avoid damaging his hair as much as possible. Of course, with heat there is always some kind of damage to the hair, but I try to minimize it as best that I can. Surprisingly, he wasn't too bad. Usually he's very dramatic when I'm doing his hair. He gets really fussy and impatient, and then he starts crying. But that evening he had like a couple moments here and there, but for the most part he was okay. It was after supper time, so the reason why you saw me pinky promise him is because he said he wanted to do it earlier, around lunchtime, the next time that I did his hair. So I told him that I pinky promised we would make sure to do his hair around lunchtime rather than after supper. I started parting his hair down the middle, and you'll see later on that it's not exactly equal. One side has more hair than the other, but I did use my rat tail comb with a metal end to part the hair. And what I started recently doing is I'll use some edge controller gel and go over the part, and then again I'll take my rat tail comb and just go over it again to get all the little hairs that are more to one side or the other and put them where they need to go so that the part looks as crisp and clean and neat as possible. I find it really helps to make the parts look really good compared to when you don't use anything on the parts. It just looks really like clean and crisp and everything, and I really like the look of it better than when I don't use it. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Like when I go to the salon and my hairstylist is doing my hair, that's what she does. So I don't know why I never did it. And I just started seeing a bunch of videos on Instagram where that's what they did. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start doing this. And then after I did it one time, I'm always doing it now. So I put some along the sides as well, just to try to get the sides as neat looking as possible for when doing the cornrow. And I always like to twist the sections that I'm not using. Either I'll twist it the way that you see me do it, just twirling my finger, or sometimes I'll put it in a 2-strand twist. Depends on my mood. So instead of showing the process of both sides, as you saw, most of the video is sped up, so I'm just doing this side myself real quick, and then for the second side I'm going to have it slowed down at a regular pace, and I'm going to have my husband record next to me at a different angle while zooming in to my fingers and how I'm doing the cornrow. I don't know what he was doing, but I realized that he was making some faces, and I was just like, what the heck at first, and then I realized what he was doing. He was purposely trying to make his face go red because he realized he was able to do that, and I just thought it looked weird, and at one point he was starting to get his face really red, and I just said, okay, stop, just stop, people are gonna wonder what's going on. You could probably tell that he just enjoys making faces, period. Ever since he was like 2, he just enjoyed being in front of a mirror and he'll just make faces. He can be there for like 10-15 minutes making faces at himself in the mirror. So of course he's looking at himself in the camera and he's just going to town. Alright, so I'm finishing this side here, and then I'm going to move over to the other side and get ready to cornrow that one. Do the last cornrow, as well as you're gonna see, I'm gonna put in the corner a video from the second angle that my husband's gonna take, and just so that you guys can see the actual process of cornrowing his hair. Demarcus always likes to see what his hair was starting to look like, so I let him go to get what he wanted, and he was really liking the process of it so far, and he was excited for the end results. He looks really bored here, but he's he's just waiting for the end. Looking forward to the end. So as you can see, I'm getting a different angle of my hands and his hair with how I'm cornrowing. You can't exactly see the technique, I guess you can say, but it kind of, you get a better idea of what I'm doing with his hair compared to just a regular angle. His hair is really thick, so every couple times I put my fingers through, I always have to use my fingers to detangle the hair so that it doesn't get too knotted. It slows down the process for me a bit, but I'd rather do that every couple of passes, then you know, the hair getting tangled and then him crying or screaming because now there's a knot that I have to try to get rid of. This is my first time doing this kind of video with having two different angles. The process I had to go through just to sync these two videos to get the timing rate was unbelievable and very frustrating. Like, I'm almost contemplating not doing this again, but at the same time I like the fact that you can get two different views. So we'll have to see for the next video. See, he's still trying to get his face red. So far, this is my husband's favorite hairstyle on Demarcus. I really liked the like the Killmonger kind of hairstyle that I did a little while back after he first shaved the sides, where I did 2-strand twists and then I flat twisted the twists into kind of like a ponytail at the end and tied it with a puff cuff. That was my favorite style with his sides shaved, but this one really did look good on him as well. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out at first, but I was really happy with it at the end, and he absolutely loves it. Next, he wants 3 cornrows instead of 2. So we'll see. He might change his mind by the time the weekend comes. For this past weekend, he actually just wanted to keep the braids like that, and I just took each out individually and made them nice and fresh for his birthday. But for his next wash day that's coming up this weekend, he wants to try to add another cornrow. So again, we'll see if he changes his mind or not. So now I'm finished. This is the end results, the finished product. I was really proud of myself, and I thought it looked really great. I was happy with the part because even though one side has more hair than the other, the part itself is just straight, clean, neat, crisp. And I'm just getting more and more happy with my braiding in general. So I'll post some pictures up to show the final look, different angles of his hair. Thank you so much for watching the video. Demarcus really enjoys doing them, even though he showed differently at the beginning, but he does enjoy it. He thinks it's fun, and it gives us something to do together as well, which I'm pretty sure is the highlight of it for him and for me as well. And so again, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, comment, you can share the video, and also we are on Facebook and Instagram. You can find us at Relax It's My Hair. Thank you very much, and we'll see you with our next Mommy and Me video.